Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Bebo. In this video, we're going to continue talking about discounts, but in this case, we're going to find the original price before that discount was applied. So in this first example, it says Sandy had a 25% discount coupon for athletic equipment. She buys hockey equipment for a final price of $172.50. So that final price is that sale price. Okay, so that's the price after the discount. And we're trying to find the original value. So when we do this, the 25% discount doesn't tell us that $172.50, right? So that 25% discount amount, we don't actually know what that is because we don't know how much in dollar amount, right, was taken off from the original price. So when you are asked to find the original price, you have to use the fact that you paid a 100% amount and then you got a 25% discount on top of that, and you were left paying a 75% amount of the original price. So again, just to recap what I just said, you're essentially taking the fact that you paid 100%, right? This was my original price before the discount. The 25% discount obviously was that coupon, whatever amount was being taken off, and you're left with the 75%, which is the sale price. So when I set up my proportion or equation to find the original price, you're going to have to use the fact that you paid 75% of the original price. You cannot use 25% in your calculation. It will not turn out correctly. So again, I have to use 75% because again, that is the amount that I'm left paying, which gave me the sale price. So I again can set up using a equation or proportion. So my proportion would be A over W equals the percent over 100, or if I use my equation, A equals P times W. Either way that you do this, you again have to use the fact that you're paying 75% of the original price after the 25% discount, because again, your sale price, that final price that you paid, was 75% of the original price. So when I set up my proportion, again, you are going to be solving for W, the original price before the discount. We were left paying 75%, and so that's my percent there. If I'm setting the equation, it will look like the following. We actually know what A is, which was the part that you were left paying, equals, again, the 7,500 times W. So if I'm doing the proportion, you're going to do cross products to solve. So 75 times W would be 75W. The 100 times 172.5 is going to be 17,250. And then with my proportion, you have one more step to solve, which is to divide both sides by 75. And then we would find out that W is going to be $230. If I'm using the equation, you just have one step to solve this equation, which is, again, to get rid of what's W is being multiplied by. So that 7,500 is what we're going to divide by on both sides. And again, doing that math there, you're going to end up with the same exact answer that we just did using a proportion. So you would end up with, again, W is equal to $230. So students have a hard time with finding the original price because they try to use the percent that is given to them in this question. But we do have to do some thinking before we can actually do our calculation, which again was to know that if we're taking off 25%, we were left paying 75% of the original price. So we're going to take a look at one more example so that we can hopefully see how this works and get a better idea of how to find the original price. On this example, it says a tablet is on sale for 30% off the original price. If the sale price is $239.89, what is the original price? So again, we're not using 30% in our proportion or equation. We have to, again, use the fact that we paid 100% the original price, right? We got that 30% discount, and we were left paying 70% of the original price. So the sale price, right, correlates to the 70% price. Because again, you got 30% off the original price, you were left paying 70% of it. Again, I can use a proportion or an equation to solve. So if I write them both out kind of in their generic form here, we got A over W is equal to P over 100, or A equals P times W. In both of these, we know what the part is, right? That was the amount that we were left paying, the sale price. We know the percent now, because again, if I took 30% off, you paid 70% of the original price, right? That sale price was 70% of the original price after a 30% discount. So my $239.89 over W is going to equal 70 over 100. Or again, if we're going to use the equation, it would say $239.89 equals, and we could do 7/10 or 70 hundredths multiplied by W. Solving our proportion, we have to do cross products. So you would have 70 times W, which would be 70W, and then 100 times 239 hundredths would be 23,989. And then we'd have to divide both sides by 70 to find the original price, which is going to be $342.70. Now, if I solve my equation, again, very similar steps. At this point, we have 7/10 W. So to get rid of that 7/10 that's being multiplied by W, we're going to divide both sides by 7/10. And 239 hundredths divided by 7/10 is going to give us the same answer of $342.70. So that was the price before the 30% discount. So that's it for finding the original price. Hopefully that helps you with that trick of, again, having to take the 30% off the original price to figure out the percent that we're left paying, because again, that percent that we're left paying is what we have to use in either our proportion or equation to solve for the original price. Thanks for watching.